Welcome, my night outers. This is DJ Psycho Eddie, and you're listening to My Night Out Radio on Rhode Island Free Radio. Also, if you're listening on the Indie Authority, you're not on Rhode Island Free Radio. I'm still getting used to that, guys. Sorry about that. That song, good friends of mine from long ago, from the old Blazers days, Prospect Hill, Patriots song. Well, guys, sorry, Patriots anthem. We were supposed to have a guest in studio, but unfortunately, due to tragedy or unfortunate circumstances, however it may be, it's just me and Tony in studio, and we're gonna have a little fun with you because I'm a little worse for the wear today. I had my 25th class reunion. I'm going to save you from doing the math. That was 1990, the year I graduated high school. And I'll tell you, having worked in nightclubs and having worked in bars and just been around people a lot, there's certain things you kind of expect and you can almost read on people's faces. And I always love it when someone introduces me to their spouse. Now, someone who knows what I do and their spouse does not, they say, well, the wife always asks, well, what do you do? And the look of horror that comes across their face afterwards, well, you know, I work with Sideshow Freaks and I work with radio stations and I do this and like Saturday I DJ shows and Monday through Friday I have a completely different job. Fortunately, I have not been in that for a while. So as we're going through this reunion, now, mind you, this was at Blue on the Waterfront in East Greenwich.
Home of the $10 hot dog.
It is rather spendy. If you're going, take a credit card and hopefully you don't max it out on your beverages. And throughout tonight's show, I'm going to hit you with a few odds and ends. But first off, what I am going to tell you is I am always on the lookout for more new, better local music, and not just local as in Rhode Island, Mass, Connecticut, but local as in what people think is good, you know, close to them. You know, I play songs from bands in New York through Maryland, all over the place. So if you think you want to be on the show or get your music on the show, definitely send it to me, mynightoutradio@verizon.net. You could also hit me up on Facebook /mynightout, Instagram and Twitter, DJ Psycho Eddie.
Damn, I'm not on Instagram yet.
I'm one ahead of you. I have a niece. That's the only reason I know that. That, by the way, is Tony Jones. He's in studio with me, making me sound as wonderful as I sound right now.
Now, in 1990, a fresh-faced young DJ Psycho Eddie, did you ever think that there would someday, soon actually, well, about a decade off, be a thing called internet radio, and you'd have access to people listening to you around the globe?
Well, internet radio I did not even comprehend because I was not one of those tech-savvy children. I was too busy banging rocks together and catching frogs. But I did, and in fact, last night I met my inspiration, the person who got me to really take a close look at music. He was my music teacher senior year, Mr. Jim Lafitte, who is also a local musician. He has, you know, as everyone else does in the music world, he has a day job. But he's out there, and I spoke with him last night. I thanked him, and I'm thanking him on the air. Jim, Mr. Lafitte, thank you for pointing me in the right direction with music. Granted, our tastes might be a little bit different. In fact, he even gave me my first on-stage break. I did a talent show.
Oh, why weren't there iPhones back then?
Well, I actually have a video cassette, a VHS cassette of this, and I did a stand-up comedy routine for the talent show.
What is the deal?
Well, this was actually pre-Jerry Seinfeld, too. But I did my first stand-up show, and he told me straight out, he goes, you know, it wasn't my type of comedy. Actually, it kind of sucked, but I gave you a chance, and I killed. So thank you again, Mr. Lafitte. At that, before I start getting into my insights and Uncle Ed knowledge, I'm going to play some music. We're going to do a little different. We're going to do 2 songs at a time just so we can get all the good music out to you guys. We're going to start off with Blindside Thunder. The name of the song is not popping up. There it is, Rock and Roll Junkie. We'll be back in a minute. You're listening to My Night Out Radio.
I grew up hard and I grew up strong. Made rock and roll since the day Just passing through. One more pledge in every breath, despite what you believe. You're nothing new, but at least you're everything to you. You call yourself a true friend, but I see your color shining through. 'Cause when you only serve your opponent, you're really only out for you. And I think you believe you're what everybody needs, yeah. You are just another face forgotten for belief. Just passing through. One more blend in every friend, despite what you believe. You're nothing new, but at least you're everything to you. Just another face forgotten for belief. Just passing through. One more blend in every friend, despite what you believe.
Welcome back, My Night Outers. Again, DJ Psycho Eddie. That was 3 Parts Dead, Everything to You. Before that, Blindside Thunder, Rock and Roll Junkie. Well, I'm finally going to take an opportunity, I'm going to step down from the DJ Psycho Eddie role, and I'm going to be Uncle Ed for a chance. I'm going to give you some observations that I've picked up over the years. And now, most of you know that I've worked in bars and clubs. In fact,
Take a knee, boys.
Yeah. What's that?
Take a knee, boys.
However, there are a few things, they're almost like unwritten rules, but yeah, I've actually had the chance, being a bouncer at a lot of different clubs, to actually watch this in action, and it's